Hi friends, my name is Kim. Welcome to Healing Cottage Homestead. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy to have you with me today. Today we are going to continue on the Pantry Challenge, the Three Rivers Challenge. And we are going to make something that uses up several things that are in my fridge and my pantry. So it is a skillet meal, and it is a white bean and sausage and tomato, and I'm going to use collard greens, but you could use spinach, or you could use kale, you could use Swiss chard, whatever kind of greens you want. So I'm just taking the smoked sausage and I'm going to slice it into little rounds. And then we're going to, my skillet's hot and I just put some oil in it, and we're going to fry these up a little bit. And then we are going to add some onion, saute that up. Then we'll add some garlic. Then we'll add some canned tomatoes that I canned from fresh tomatoes last summer. And beans that I canned from dried beans. I'm going to use, I think they're cannellini beans. And then at the end, we'll put the greens on, and we will cover the pan so that they can wilt. And I'm going to add some crushed red pepper, and we'll just see how this tastes. I was wanting to find things that I could use up all the ingredients in my pantry, and this was a very good option for me. And I had bought this sausage to cook for my son because it's his favorite, and never did. So I thawed that out, and we're going to use that. And then the rest I will use for tomorrow, and I will use some potatoes that I can, and I will make a hash with the rest. It already smells wonderful. I use smoked sausage. You could use kielbasa. You could use andouille sausage. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. You could even use link, or you could use Italian sausage. You could use, I know Bob Evans makes a roll sausage that has sage in it. You could use that. You could use any sausage that you want, because the goal is for you to also be using up what is in your house. I'm going to cut this onion. I love the sound of things frying. I think it reminds me of my grandma. My grandma was the only one who really fried things. She would fry chicken, and she would fry liver and onions for my family, and that is not something that I ever ate. The smell of it made me sick, but my family loves that, and she loved it. And she would just fry a lot of things. And so it kind of reminds me of being in her kitchen. Tomorrow I am doing a challenge. It's not really a challenge, I guess, but I'm in this group called Take Your House Back. I think I might have told you about it before. It's with 3 ladies. One has Clutterbug. You can follow them on YouTube. One is Clutterbug. One is the Minimal Mom, and one is A Slob Comes Clean. And they do a thing called an all-day declutter. They have a course, and you can register and pay for the course, and then take it as many times as you want. It's filled with all sorts of content and videos on things like stuff shuffling, where we think we're quote unquote organizing, and we're really just stuff shuffling. And until we get rid of the clutter, we're not going to be organized. So they do this all day declutter, and it's I'm in the Eastern time zone, and it is from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. my time, I believe. And each lady will do an hour, and like they're going to start in the kitchen, and then I think they're going to go to living spaces, and you get a black trash bag, and you have a box for donations, and you're getting rid of your trash. And it's really fascinating to me that if you're like me, it seems so simple, right? How to declutter. But we really do, or at least I do, think, well, I can really keep all the stuff. I mean, you can tell I like a lot of stuff. And you can't be organized and keep all the stuff. And it's just like math, you know? I mean, there's only so much. If everything had a place, you wouldn't have clutter. So one of the things one of the ladies says is, they always say, oh, I forget what I was going to say about it, but it's about always making progress, so that they don't have you do like the Marie Kondo method where you just empty everything out. And boy, these onions are strong. They're making my eyes burn. But it's not like that. You just pick up duh clutter. So duh trash, things that you know are trash, things that you know have a place and you take it there now, things that you know you're going to donate, and then you get to the harder stuff. And so I'm going to work on my bedroom. I actually bought some furniture, and the clutter bug, if you've never checked her out, her name's Cass, and she's from Canada. If you've never checked her out, you really should do yourself a favor and check her out, because she has broken you down into 4 different bugs, and you take a quiz to figure out what type of organizer you are. And I am a butterfly, which means I like everything out and seen. If something's put away, I forget I have it. I am going to take more time to look for something than to put it away. And it's so true. You don't think about those things, or you think, like my family has always thought, well, you can just change those things. But they're really your personality. And so I'm getting rid of my dressers. I have 2 dressers that I never use. I have a twin bed. I have a full bed and a twin bed for my granddaughter in my room. And all my clothes land on her bed until she comes to visit. And then I have to, bin them all up or hang them all up or do whatever. So, and I've lost all this weight, and I have a ton of clothes that I can't wear anymore, or don't need to be wearing because they're so big. And so I'm going to do my bedroom. I'm taking lots of black trash bags in. I'm going to donate a lot of clothes. And I bought shelves with baskets. And so I'm going to have a sock basket, and I'm going to have, you know, an undergarments basket and a black leggings basket because I wear a ton of black leggings. And so I'm going to try the basket method and see how that works. Smells good. Smells like fresh tomatoes. So I'm anxious to do that tomorrow. Today it's 40 degrees, so I have a few things I'm trying to do outside. I have all the boxes from the furniture that I'm putting together, the shelving and the different, yeah, I even got a new nightstand that rather than have a drawer and a door, because I moved it out of my bedroom and didn't realize that I had distilled water in there for my CPAP and books and things that when it's shut away like that, I just forget I have it. So I got a new nightstand that is just 2 shelves, and then I have baskets on them. And I'm gonna do the shelving unit with the baskets, and I got a matching oak cubby unit for in my closet, and that's where I'm gonna put my shoes. And so I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to getting rid of the clothes. I have held on to the clothes because you know how it is. You're afraid that you're not really going to stick with it. And it's been over a year and a half now, almost 2 years, that I've been on this journey, and I'm down 87 pounds. So right now I'm at 191, and isn't it amazing? I remember in the fall when I celebrated with you that I got to 199. I was finally under 200, and now I'm at 191. I was at 191.3, I think, on Wednesday of this week. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what my closet looks like just with what I have left. And I just went to the eye doctor, and because my A1C is even better than the last time I went, so it was my A1C this last time was 5.6. So because my A1C was so much better, my distance vision got better again. So I was excited about that, but I got new glasses. I have really good insurance with my work, and I use a pair for computer, and I work from home, so they just see you from here up, you know, on camera, on the computer, and this froze, just like everything else in my fridge. But I'm digressing, but I do want to tell you that someone mentioned that I needed to lower it, and I thought that the higher it was, the warmer it was, and it's the opposite. The lower it is, the warmer it is. So I did lower it, but it's still frozen, because it started freezing everything on 4, and it just started doing it. It didn't used to freeze everything, but now it does. So but anyway, so I got red computer glasses. And I haven't had red glasses since the 80s, but they said they're coming back in style. And that I think is fun. And I got a pair of glasses that are turquoise and brown. They're like a tortoise shell, but they're turquoise and brown. And I think those will be fun too. And it's just, you know, as I lose the weight, and I think I've shared this with you, my face is getting more wrinkled. I'm 55 years old. I'm going to be 56 in 2 months. And I have family members who have commented that I need to stop losing weight because I'm getting too wrinkly. And that hurt my feelings, but it is the reality, that's what people see when they look at me now. And so I thought, I'm going to get some fun glasses, and because it's either get a facelift, gain the weight back, or deal with it. And I'm just going to deal with it. And so I've got some fun glasses, and maybe that'll be the thing that people notice when they look at me. So we'll see. It'll make me feel better and happy. So that's really all that matters, right? So this is melding up nicely. I'm going to let it cook for just a little bit. And I'm going to get a bowl so that we can give this a try. But I am going to put a lid on it so it really gets those greens done. I just about forgot that I was going to put some crushed red pepper in this, and I realized I didn't salt and pepper it either. That might be too much crushed red pepper for me, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get less wimpy. I'm going to be doing a seed haul video this Sunday, and I bought poblano. I believe I bought poblano seeds and jalapeno seeds. So let's stir this up, and then I'll put the lid back on, and we'll let it finish cooking. This would be good with some potatoes, but I will tell you that because of the beans, we're right about at the carb limit that we can be at. And I'll tell you what that is in just a minute. I'm going to do some cleanup. I went into the office yesterday, and I was hoping that they had this tofu that they make with I think I've told you about it, with the sweet chili sauce. And I get it on my salad, and it's wonderful. Well, they didn't have it. But what they did have was this white beans with red onion and tomato and roasted red peppers, and it was in a vinegar and maybe had a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of olive oil, and I put that on top of my salad with a honey balsamic dressing, and I just like a little bit of dressing. It was delicious. So I'm going to make that one time for us so that we can, I haven't made that before, have I? I don't think I have. But I'm going to make that for us so that we can give that a try, because that'll be a nice protein add to our salad. And it's easy, quick. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And that's what it looks like. I'm going to get a picture. We're going to give this a taste. Oh, I need a knife. Oh, I have a knife. Just want to cut the sausage in half. can't tell if I'm getting any beans. It's very hot. Get some cheese. It's very good, but there is definitely a kick. So if you're not into spicy, do half the crushed red pepper that I did, because there's quite a kick to it, but it is delicious. You can taste the garlic. You've got that red pepper, the sweetness of the onion. The collard greens are earthy and give it a good flavor, and then that sausage, that it's really delicious. Like I said, it would have been perfect with potatoes, but I think that we're right around where we can be. I pulled up what the nutrition information would be on this, on that recipe calculator that I used. And we're looking at, for a cup and a half, 451 calories. It does have 20 grams of fat. It has 47 carbohydrates, but it has 16 grams of fiber because of the beans and because of the greens. Those both have good amount of fiber in it. So you're looking at 31 net carbs. So you couldn't technically have potatoes, but you could have something, you know, maybe a tortilla, maybe one of those low carb tortillas, toast that. That would be nice to have with it. I'm just thinking of what would get rid of that heat, because I can really taste the heat still. And I like something that mellows out the heat. So that would be what I would want. But I'm going to eat it as is, no problem. And this would also be good on salad. I love salad. So I get a ton of romaine lettuce, and I eat salad every day. So I'm always looking for things that I can just put on top of my romaine lettuce. To finish this off, our cholesterol is only 41 milligrams, so that's very good. And I said our fat was 20 milligrams. And did I forget anything? I don't think I did. Most everything else it's telling us about our vitamins and different things. Oh, 27 grams of protein. So that's good. And it is delicious. So I think you should give this a try. It smells wonderful. I think it would be a good dish for company, and it's a good dish on a cold day. And it's a good way to use up what's in your pantry. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That really, really helps me. I'm up to 413 subscribers, friends, and I thank you and appreciate each and every one of you. If you wanted to, you could share my videos, and that would help increase the views and increase the people who are seeing my videos. I just really want to reach people who don't understand that being diabetic doesn't mean that you have to eat bland, tasteless food that doesn't taste good. That we can make meals that our entire family will enjoy and still be diabetic friendly. And that is a passion of mine. I think I share it with you almost every time I do a video. And so if you would share my videos so that other people can see that we can eat good stuff, and still be diabetic friendly, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, if this is your first time visiting, welcome, and go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and possibly TikTok. I haven't been posting on TikTok because I'm understanding it's going away, but we'll see what happens with that. I am working on a website. I have a domain name. I have Healing Cottage Homestead, but I also have a domain name, Cottage Kim. And so I thought that I would do all of my cottage businesses. Miami Street Cottage, which is my home decor business, and Healing Cottage Homestead, which is my recipes and homestead content not truly homesteading, but more old-fashioned skills, canning and gardening and things like that. So tune in on Sunday. I'm going to do my seed haul from all the seeds that I got that I'm getting ready to start, and I am going to start my green onions pretty soon, and so we'll get to share that with you. I really enjoyed our time together today, friends. I know I was a very chatty Kathy. I hope you don't mind. And I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.